Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. How are you? How are you? So hold on a second. Let me make sure, guys. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. Why isn't my, hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I couldn't see my comment, y'all. Are you excited? Listen, get your notebook, get your pen. This is about to be a comprehensive business credit workshop. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know from beginning to end on how to build business credit in 30 days, guys. And the takeaway from that is also not only how to build business credit, but how to qualify for funding. Y'all, let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. And let me know, somebody put yes in the comments if you want to learn how to get some funding for your business. And let me just say something right here. It doesn't matter if you are a self-employed entrepreneur, if you have a side hustle, it does not matter. Like, this information I'm going to share. Come on, Tammy. This information I'm going to share tonight is going to help you build business credit no matter where you are. There we go. There we go. Look, I got some. Tammy said yes. Crystal said yes. Hey, Crystal. Let me see who else we got in here. Robin said yes. Clinton said yes. Hey, look, you think I'm beautiful? Hey, loud and clear. Come on, ready for funding. Come on, Christine. Okay, good. So, guys, listen. This is going to be, so I'm going to, I did, so write this down. Credit ready 30. Write it down. Credit ready 30. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, the Culture Music Group. Look, come on, somebody. Hey, Victory. I want you guys to promise. Oh, hey, Katrina. Hey, love. How are you? Guys, I want you to promise me 3 things, okay? Number 1, be interactive, right? This is going to be 90 minutes. We're going to do this in 90 minutes because guess what? You do not become an expert overnight, but this is going to be the most comprehensive business credit workshop that you have ever seen, period. And not only am I going to outline my credit framework, Credit Ready 30, it's for business credit, but I also put some examples in here for you guys, some screenshots. You guys are going to the right website. Somebody put in the comments, everything, okay? So my only 3 things I'm asking of you tonight is, number 1, participate. Talk to me, y'all. Look, it's 9 o'clock at night. If you're on here, I know you are a wealth warrior. You have some goals. You want to break some generational curses, okay? So talk to me. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, and make sure you share this with somebody. Look, you said everything with somebody you want to in Credit Ready 30, okay? Everything I'm teaching you guys, you can learn, you can do in 30 days or less. And we are in July of 2025. That means that you can end this year. Come on, somebody. End this year. I got 700K in construction projects with bad credit. Come on, somebody. Everything. Good. All right, so let me put this up. Hold on 1 second. So let me know. Guys, can you see this right here? Because I'm sharing a lot of information tonight. This is a workshop. I wanted to make sure that I had everything loaded for you. So let me know. Let me see. Can you see this where it says how to build business credit? Yes, no, maybe so. Let me actually, okay, good. So let me start off right here real quick, okay, guys? Because there are a lot of people on YouTube. Look, you said that part is so good. There are a lot of people on YouTube who are credit and financial experts that are teaching business credit to give very surface level information. So for some of y'all, for those of y'all who know me, hey y'all, hey, look, Crystal says you can see. Okay, good. Okay, good. For those of you that know me, hey y'all, hey. But for those of you that don't know me, I need to establish this right here. Is this okay? I need 30 seconds. Because I am not a YouTuber. I am actually not a content creator. Guys, I am a business coach with over 20 years of experience. I don't think y'all actually realize that YouTube is actually something part-time that I added to my brand during COVID, during 2020, as a free, somebody put free in the comments, as a free resource to the community, because I was seeing so much bad information, surface level information, so many people teaching about finances and credit that did not have the knowledge, skills, or experience. So I want you guys to know that I am a credit coach for over 20 years. I bought my first house at the age of 21. I have been self-employed since 38. Okay, so I'm not teaching something that's brand new. Come on, somebody. And I'm a board certified and credit score certified business consultant. I actually teach. And where are all my Make Real Estate Real people? For all my Make Real Estate Real people, I am the credit coach for Jamal King's Make Real Estate Real. Now, why am I sharing this right here, guys? Let me just say this real quick. I'm not sharing this right here to talk about me. I'm sharing this right here to let you guys know that this is about to be comprehensive. I'm going to say the things, some things you're going to like, some things you're not going to like. I'm about to teach for real. Is it okay if I teach here? And I want you guys to know that I am actually not a content creator. This is something that I do for our community because this is a wealth building ministry. All right, so is it okay if I teach? If it's okay if I teach, hey Arthur, look, I see our wealth warriors. I see our wealth warriors in that house. Look, send content two for videos over years. Come on, somebody. So listen. So here we go. Teach. Here we go. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me update one thing. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go. So the first thing I want to dispel right here, are we going to jump right into, make sure y'all like, if y'all like this and you share this, put yes in the comments, okay? So one thing I want you guys to know right here is that you do not have to be a completely self-employed entrepreneur to build business credit. Guys, as long as you have an EIN, you can build business credit, and you can build business credit even for your side hustle. Look, Tammy said, yes, teach you. Thank you for all you do. Been watching you for a while now. Thank you, Tammy. Hey, Doctor. Hey, Katrina. Look, hey, Dr. Q. All right, come on, somebody. And so I just want to dispel this myth right here. So it doesn't matter where you are with this, you can build business credit, okay? Now, one of the reasons why I'm teaching this is because I'm not sure if you guys know the numbers, but literally it's like 50% of businesses fail the first year and 95. Look, somebody put 95 in the comments. 95% of businesses fail in the first 5 years. Guys, I'm going to teach, but I'm also going to drop some nuggets throughout this, okay? This is one reason why you hear me say, if you are a new business or startup money, this is where anytime it's 5 years and under, you're actually still considered high risk to lenders. This stat right here is one of the reasons why I'm going to teach tonight, right? Okay, so if you're on here to really get some results, make sure you hang in and soak up all of this. This is one of the reasons why, because 95% of businesses fail in the first 5 years, this is why when you are 5 years and under, they actually still consider you. Look, Tracy said, oh, this is why you're still high risk. So this is where year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, you guys are actually still high risk to lenders. You're actually still considered a startup at that point. I want you guys to understand why. So this is why building business credit and even securing funding is actually a huge benefit, because it gives you a better chance of having success long term. Okay. Now, credit ready 30. Write that down. I'm going to explain every single step, okay? And in each step, I'm also going to give you some action items, okay? Now, it's an acronym, but it's a long acronym. So it's not going to be like the personal credit one, guys, where we can just do a couple of things, because you're building this from the ground up. Now, one nugget right here. All of you are at a different point in building business credit, okay? So this is where, depending on where you guys are, many of you, some of you have done the steps out of order. Some of you have done the steps that are incomplete. Some of you have missed steps. So I don't care if you're year 1, year 5, or year 10. Everything in this workshop is for you. Somebody put everything in the comments. Credit ready 30. Come on, somebody. There's something in here, because some of you guys need to go back and correct some things, which is why you're getting denied for funding or why you haven't been able to build business credit. So step number 1, and this step, I didn't think I had to actually say a lot, but create your business entity. Now, let me tell you something. Real quick story right here. I have an entrepreneur in my network who is a multiple six-figure entrepreneur, makes a bunch of money, phenomenal brand, had just been using his personal name, personal social, personal business bank account for over a decade. I'm telling y'all some real stuff. This is a workshop tonight, y'all. Make sure you like this and share this. Over a decade, has gotten so much success, was now in position to start doing some corporate funding, some corporate contracts. Guess what? Came to me, frantic. I need help, Terry. I'm like, sure, I can help you. Well, I can't accept these corporate contracts because they want my business bank account, my business EIN. I said, you never incorporated your business? No, Terry, they weren't talking about that back then. I just started my business, started making money, and hit the ground running. Guys, step number 1 to position yourself for big money, not a DBA, not a sole proprietor. You want to incorporate your business. If you are working with if you just got your domain name, that's not incorporating your business. If you just have a DBA, you just have a social media page, that's not incorporating your business. Look, if you want me to be real with y'all tonight, you really want to build, like, do not miss, I'm just going to say this right here, especially in the minority community. Can I be real tonight? We miss this step. We just get a logo and we go running. Incorporate your business, okay? If you have not incorporated your business, go back and do that, okay? Create your entity. And I'm actually going to give you 2 websites. Guys, write this down. Look, can I be, you said, be transparent, please. Be transparent, please. Guys, hold on. Let me move this up because y'all know I can't see nothing. All right. Credit ready. Yes, everything. Good. Guys, incorporate.com. I'm going to give you guys examples at every single step. Like, y'all ain't never seen they don't put free stuff like this on workshop. People charge hundreds and thousands of dollars for this. Incorporate.com and InkFile. This is what the website looks like, guys. Write this down. Incorporate.com and also InkFile, which is also a Busy now. They changed their name. It's the same company. Guys, these are, and I'll go back to this slide. Incorporate.com and Busy. I'm actually not even an affiliate for them, right? And I am an affiliate for some of these things, and I'll let you know and I'll explain. But these are just excellent services. I have actually used them myself for multiple businesses. Guys, these are online services that only do business formation. That means they do it every single day, all day long. They will register your business with the state. They will do your articles of incorporation. If you want them to, they'll get your EIN. They'll get your organization papers. They will get everything. They will also act as your agent for, depending on what the state is, and to make sure you're doing your fees and your annual report. Guys, many of them, like Incorporate.com and InkFile, like literally sometimes you can get like 0% for them to do it, like $0, and they'll just charge you the fees to register with the state, okay? So go ahead and do it. Now, can you register your business with the state on your own? Yes. Somebody put yes in the comments. Yes. Can you hire an attorney to do it for you? Yes, that would be, an attorney is going to be a much larger fee. I'm just being honest with you. And if you do it on your own, let me sip my water real quick. Where are my wealth warriors at? If you're a wealth warrior, put yes in the comments. Guys, when I sip my water, that means I'm about to say something inappropriate. Look, can we have fun tonight? That means I'm about to say something inappropriate. I'm about to say something real. You can do it yourself, but it's too important. It's too important. Come on, Keisha. There go our wealth warriors. It's too important. It's too, he said, sip. Hey, Carl, it's too important. One of our brand new wealth warriors. I'm glad you made it on. Listen, it's too important. Come on and list one of our wealth warriors. It's too important, guys. You do not want to try to go ahead and register your business with the state, create everything, and then you miss a step. You did a step out of order. You did something incorrectly, and it bites you in the butt later on. So, guys, go ahead and do it with an online service. I recommend them because they do it all day long, every single day. So they will do it correctly. They will do it quickly, and they will do it at a low rate. Okay, so the C was create your business entity. Okay, now for the R, request your EIN. Guys, stop paying people for this step. You can get your EIN from the government, from the IRS for free. Now, I'm actually going to show you the website right here. This is what it looks like through irs.gov. Carl, Christina, Alyssa, can you guys see this? See, like when I'm showing like the actual website on the screen, can you guys see this? Because I want to make sure that you guys get everything tonight. Y'all, I'm not a gatekeeper, so make sure, again, if you've gotten value from this already and you appreciate me not being a gatekeeper, make sure you like this and share this with somebody. Okay, you can start to see it, Carl. Good. So, guys, listen. Why did I say incorporate your business first and then get your EIN? Listen to me and listen to me good. If you so many people get their EIN and then they go back and incorporate the business and the name is not the same. Nugget right here. Nugget right here. Nugget right here. If your EIN says Terry Business Consulting, and then I go to incorporate my business and Terry Business Consulting is not there. Now it's just Terry Business LLC. That's actually considered two different names. For business credit, they will deny you for that alone. The names must match exactly. Somebody put exactly in the comments. I'm spending a little bit of time right here because this is a small thing that I see many people mess up, and you guys keep on getting denied, and it's for something small. Sometimes it's the small things. This is a big deal with business credit because those two names may sound similar. Terry Kauser and Terry Kauser LLC are two separate names. Terry Kauser Management and Terry Kauser Holding are two separate names. For us as consumers, we're like, that's the same exact thing. No, it has to match exactly. So this is why, guys, you go and register your business first. Look, Katrina said exactly. Tammy said, thank y'all for participating, right? So I can make sure I'm talking to the right people tonight, right? It must match exactly. So this is where you register your business with the state first to secure the name, and then you get your EIN. I'm doing this in order for a reason, guys, okay? Now, the E is establish your business bank account. Now, listen. I might be sipping water a lot tonight, right? I'm going to teach. Look, Cash App is not a bank account. Venmo is not a bank account. Go get a bank account immediately. Guys, do you want to do it big or small? If you want to do it big, if you want to qualify for it, and I'll actually put some examples of people in here. I have become a master of helping people get 100K plus. Literally. You have to have a business. He said, don't drown. I know that's right. Names have to match exactly. Guys, get a business bank account. Get a business bank account. If you have issues, Terry, I'm in check systems. Look, let me sit my, you said big money, right? Guys, I have an issue with check systems. I had these bad checks. I had an issue. I get it. Guess what I'm going to say to you? Fix it. Come on, somebody. We are building wealth. We're building legacy. You want to qualify for the 6 and 7 figures. You cannot let some of these small things hold you back. You said step 1, done. Step 2, done. I need to do step 3. I got you covered. Look, come on, somebody. And literally, guys, when you said it says later on in this, I'm going to talk about payment process. I'm even going to give you guys some hacks for funding. And then let me know, because I'm doing just business credit building today, but I can do another workshop on just the tier system, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and another one just on funding. Guys, get your business bank account, because as you're accepting payments from PayPal, Stripe, Square, you want them to be direct deposit into your business bank account. You're going to need your business bank accounts, guys, when you're going for the bigger money, when you're going for fintech money, when you're going for business loans and lines of credit. I'm telling you what I know. So I'm setting you up in the very beginning for success with some of the things I see people miss. What'd you say, Katrina? You said, I need to know which bank would be the best. So, guys, there isn't great question, guys. And you can ask questions here. Y'all know, like, so for all my newbies, I can't see. So I might have to put my little glasses on so I can read, because I think I formatted it wrong on my screen, but that's okay. So there isn't a best bank account. So great question. What I recommend, guys, is whoever you currently have your personal account with, ask them for a business account. That's the quickest way. If you have personal Citizens, get business Citizens. If you have personal Chase, get business Chase. If you have personal Truist, get business Truist. Whoever you have your personal checking and savings account with is usually easier for you. Wait, I'm going to put this back on. It's usually easier for you to get a business bank account with them right away. Okay, guys. Now, this is also where the regional banks, I just did this in my Patreon, and FYI, you're seeing along the bottom of this. If you want to join, your very next best step, honestly, for personal and business credit is to join our Patreon Wealth Warrior community, where I do monthly live Q&A and monthly workshops. And I'm in there at least every single day, at least once a day, corresponding, posting things, answering questions. That's our inner circle. So, guys, I just talked about this in Patreon. Guys, what I recommend you do is go to Google, put in your zip code. Put in bank and your zip code, and you'll see the big banks, and you'll see the regional banks, and you'll see the credit unions. And pick one of the regional banks. The big banks like Chase, American Express, Wells Fargo, we love them, but there's a lot of red tape with them. A lot of time they have more fees, and they require a minimum balance. Like I know some of them even require like $2,000 a month minimum balance. Some of the regional banks, regional guys. So I put regional in the comments if you hear me loud and clear. I'm giving y'all a hack. Some of the regional banks like PNC and Regions and Truist and M&T and BB&T and Key Bank and Huntington. The regional banks sometimes have different levels, and that even have some that will have less fees. Come on, somebody. There we go. They have less fees, and they will not sometimes have a minimum balance. So I recommend you start with whoever you currently have credit with, or your regional and a regional bank. Good question. Now, this right here, guys, this is one of the things. Y'all take a screenshot of this if you need to, because this information tonight, I'm talking about building business credit, but I think many people don't realize that there are a ton of different types of business credit. This is why it is such a game changer, okay? Business credit cards, business loans we know about. But business, guys, there's equipment financing, asset-based financing, 401k financing, merchant cash advances, working capital, corporate cards. There's travel cards. And look, I know Katrina, like you're in the travel industry, guys. You can start to travel for free with your Business American Express, your Business American Airlines. Like almost every single one of the airlines has a business card, and then a lot of the hotels also have business cards, guys. I'm giving y'all some. If you're learning something right now, guys, they have cash back and rewards where you literally start to do your travel on your credit card, get cash back, get rewards. You travel a lot, you end up starting to travel for free, build your business credit, and it helps you qualify for other money. Boom! Somebody put boom in the comments. Listen, y'all, I'm trying to tell you, a food truck is an excellent business. I helped, and actually, to be honest with you, depending on the price of your food truck, that's something where you can leverage your food truck as collateral to get funding. Y'all, is it okay if I teach tonight? Like we're going to get this done in like 60 minutes, but I want to make sure I'm not giving you guys fluff. I'm giving you guys the real stuff. Guys, I travel for free. And not even with my business cards, with my corporate cards, because I use them. I rack up points. I rack up cash. I rack up points. I rack up rewards, and then I rinse and repeat. So the goal right here is for you to understand that there's a ton of different types of business credit. For you out there, let's say you have 3 EINs. Who wants to hack real quick? Somebody put hack in the comments if you want to hack real quick. Oh, you said you need a food truck. The person that said you need a food truck, look at this list right here. Real quick example for all of you, right? If you could use $25,000 right now, I want you to think about this, what you would use it for. So $25,000, you might be able to get a food truck. Guys, that can be a line of credit, that can be a term loan, that can be equipment financing, that could be an auto loan, that could be a micro loan. Do you see what I'm saying? There's multiple ways to get things done. There's multiple ways to get things done. There's multiple ways to get things done. Okay. And so the hack right here, guys, is that each EIN has its own borrowing power. Let me say it again slower so you realize what I mean. Each EIN has its own borrowing power. So let me use Carl for an example. So let's say Carl is a business coach. He's a personal trainer and he's a podcaster. That's 3 different things that he does. Say he gets wise, come on somebody, with building business credit and from being in our Wealth Warrior community. And he says, I'm going to make each one its own EIN. It's each one its own entity. So I have an EIN and an LLC for my personal trainer. I have my EIN and my LLC for my, what did I say he did? He's a personal trainer. What did I say you were, Carl? We're gonna make it up. You have your EIN for being a personal trainer, the EIN for an LLC for your podcast, and the EIN and an LLC for being a tutor. Okay, all 3. Guys, you do the same process. You learn how to do it, you repeat it. Let's say you learn how to build business credit in 30 days and secure financing, $50,000 plus in those same 30 days. Now you do it times 3. That's $150,000 in funding in 30 to 90 days. Guys, so many of you have a side hustle and you haven't incorporated, you haven't done an EIN, and you're leaving money on the table. I don't care if you do lashes. I don't care if you're a podcaster. I don't care if you're a personal trainer. I don't care if you are a virtual assistant. I don't care what it is you do. The nugget right here, look, somebody said, wow, the nugget right here is incorporated. I told you what to do. I told you where to go to get it done. You can get that done in 2 weeks. That's why this is how to build business credit in 30 days. Guys, you literally do the process with one and then rinse and repeat and do it with the next one. So my goal right here was to let you guys know to stop being tunnel vision on business credit cards. There are tons of different types of funding for business credit, and these steps are going to help you unlock all of them. Let me give you an example. Shout out to Ebony and her husband. What does it say? She got a ton of money, and her husband opened up a trucking business. How many of you guys would like to be in business? Well, maybe you would and maybe you wouldn't with your partner. Look, and get some business funding and put it into something that's going to be income producing. Guys, real people, real results. They follow the same exact system. Credit ready 30. Okay. So think about who could you bless if you were living in abundance. Now, this is the big step, guys. Develop fundability and credibility. Get your notebook and get your pen. Let me pause right here. I would welcome you to join our Wealth Warrior community, guys, and make sure you like this. That helps the algorithm reach more people, because I'm on here teaching at 9 o'clock at night for free. Free 99, okay? Develop credibility and fundability. Now, guys, this is where some of you guys need to go back and do some of these things. So I gave you guys, real quick, these are some ways to leverage credit. I'll go back to that slide, okay? But this is a quick checklist. Take a snapshot of this if you need to. I'm going to say everything, okay? You want to have a business address. You want to have a website. You want to have a phone number. You want to register your business phone number with 411. A professional email. Guys, this is why you get your domain. You guys, you can get a domain from GoDaddy for $9.99. So let's say I'm gonna use Crystal Williams. Crystal Williams, you're a volunteer tonight. Do you want to be a volunteer tonight, Crystal? So let's say Crystal Williams is she's a teacher. No, what do you do, Crystal Williams? What is your business? Tell me what do you do, Crystal? Type in here real quick. Are you an author? Are you a personal trainer? Are you a podcaster? Are you a virtual assistant? Do you do lashes? Do you do makeup? Do you do hair? Do you cleaning? Excellent business and super cash flowing too. All right, so Crystal Williams has a cleaning business. So let's say that she goes on GoDaddy. Thank you, Crystal. She goes on GoDaddy and her business is called Williams Cleaning. Okay, you do not want to have your email to be Williams Cleaning at Gmail, Williams Cleaning at AOL, Williams Cleaning at Hotmail. When you have a professional email, you want to, thank you, love. When you have a professional email, you want to go ahead and secure that domain. So Crystal Williams LLC, or crystalwilliamscleaning.com. And then her email is going to be CEO at Crystal Williams Cleaning, info at Crystal Williams Cleaning, support at Crystal Williams Cleaning, admin at Crystal Williams Cleaning. Do y'all see what I'm saying? If you got that, somebody say yes. This is part of getting a professional email. Guys, you can get some things with a Gmail. You can get some things with a Hotmail, but I'm trying to set you up for the 6 and 7 figures. If you guys want 6 and 7 figures, say yes in the comments, because guess what? When you're going to a lender and you're asking them for $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, and you have a Gmail, I'm telling you guys, these are some of the small things that they look at and they're denying you. And you have a Gmail account. What it says to that lender is that you haven't even invested $10.99, $9.99 in a domain to have a professional email. They're thinking, right? Come on, somebody. They're thinking, why do we want to give this person? I'm being real with y'all, right? And I'm saying it with love because we don't talk about this information. Sometimes you just don't know. This is where they're saying to themselves, you want us to invest $50,000 into your business, $100,000 into your business, but you haven't even invested $10 to get a domain and a professional email. You're not serious. Write this down. Is it a business or is it a hobby? And it can be your side hustle. This is about leveraging looking good on paper to build your empire. So these small things right here are what make you look like a big business, look fundable, incredible on paper, okay? Social media, Google search, this is the action item, guys. Whenever you see this action button right here, if y'all see this action button right here, somebody put yes in the comments. This action button means that there's something on this slide I want you to do. This is a workshop. This means, what does it say? Google search. Guys, search your business on Google. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Yes. You see that? Yes. You see that? Yes. Hey, Allison, you see that? Yes. Keisha, my wealth warriors, my wealth on water wealth warriors. Okay, good. This is where, guys, Google your business. Not even on social. Google your business. Align with Allison, Keisha Blair, Katrina Kirby, Christina Elizabeth, whatever your business is. Robin, Google your business and see what comes up. This is the Google search. Does your business come up? Because if your business doesn't come up on Google, sometimes for the bigger money, the 100K plus, those bankers will Google you. If nothing comes up, and I want y'all to ask yourselves something. We're going to move on, but I'm just going to ask you guys something. Let's say Krista. Let's say Krista is looking for a daycare for her grandchildren, right? I know Krista. Hey, Krista. I know that she has beautiful grandchildren that are part of her reason why she's building wealth. So let's say Krista is going online to look for a daycare for her grandchildren, and let's say somebody tells her ABC daycare is great. If Krista goes online and Googles ABC daycare and nothing comes up, what do you think she's going to say? Would y'all hire a lawyer that had no Google page? A personal trainer? A daycare? Come on, somebody. So this is where Google your own business and see what comes up. If nothing, you said, look, Krista, you keep it moving. Am I telling y'all some real stuff? So you guys have to think about your business the same way. Look, you said, No, have her babies go. Don't have her babies go down. I love y'all, right? So action item, Google your business. Something should come up. If something does not come up, you want to get a LinkedIn page. You want to get a free Yelp page. You want to have social media pages. You want to have something so that when you, look, you said, hell no, right? So that when they Google your business, that something comes up, okay? Business license if needed, and a business merchant account. That's going to be PayPal, business Stripe, business Square, and earlier in this, Katrina asked about a business bank account. Guys, your business bank accounts, they have merchant accounts for you. That's for you to accept payments from credit cards, payments from debit cards, payments from Visa gift cards. Now, a lot of times I use Stripe, I use Square, I use PayPal. I use Stripe the most, guys. I use Stripe because, look, somebody said, boom. Am I teaching right now? Somebody said my business comes up. Good. Look, don't jump off of this live, but Google your business when you are done. So you're either going to Google your business and something comes up, or you're going to Google your business and nothing comes up and you need to fix that. And I gave you some steps right here. If this is helping you, somebody put yes in the comments. Or sometimes you guys Google your business and it's outdated. The wrong social media, the wrong phone number, the wrong address comes up. So you guys need to actually correct that, okay? So you're going to do this step no matter where you are in your business to make sure the right information comes up. Good. Oh, and the last thing I was going to say with the merchant accounts, guys, you said, yeah, y'all, real quick, doesn't it feel good when you Google your business or your side hustle and it comes up, your website comes up, or your YouTube comes up, or your podcast comes up? Guys, Google yourself. Control what is out there about you and your business. This is going to help you with bigger money with funding, okay? And what I said about the merchant accounts, I use Stripe. It actually has my Stripe has a better rate than my bank's merchant account. So I just use the one that had the lower percentage, okay? Right here, the credibility blueprint. I already went through this, but this is a snapshot for you guys. Incorporate EIN, business bank account. One thing on here for my people who are more established. Is this helping y'all? Yay! Come on, somebody. Yay! Okay, good. One thing on here for my established business owners, because everybody's at a different spot. There's something on here for everybody. If you have not checked to see if your business is in good standing. This is some of the things that for the bigger money, I'll actually see in the underwriting criteria where it will actually say business in good standing. So some of you are like, Terry, I'm more advanced in this. Let's move on to the next slide. But your business is not even showing in good standing on the Secretary of State. So go back and do that step. Remember, this workshop is for everybody, no matter what step you're in. All right, and I just went over this, is invest in payment solutions. Cash App. Look, let me drink. Let me sip my water. Cash App is not a payment processor, is not a payment solution. So I recommend business PayPal, business Square, business Stripe. I also recommend them because they also have business working capital up to $150,000 with no hard inquiry. And you can also go to your bank. So I gave you multiple solutions. You can go to, this is helping somebody. Yes. Good. You can also go to your bank and you can ask them about to have a conversation with their merchant account person. How can you check that, guys? Just go to the Secretary of State. Good question. Y'all, you guys can ask questions right here. This time is for you. Like, I have never taught Credit Ready in this framework for you guys. And because I've been getting so many questions, and because we're in July, I want you guys to end the year with real results, okay? And so that's why I'm doing this right now. This is your time, okay? Outside of this, schedule a one-on-one business coaching strategy session with me. After I post this, I'll post the links, okay? But just go to your great question. Guys, go to your Secretary of State. You can just Google Secretary of State for Texas, Secretary of State for Pennsylvania, Secretary of State for Florida, wherever you are. And then you can look up an LLC. You put your business name in there and it will come up and it will show you. Great question. All right. The T is it's time for your DUNS number. Somebody put DUNS in the comment. DUNS. Now, this is going to be two separate things depending on where you are in your business. For all of my people who did not do this correctly or missed this step, then you are going to go ahead and get your DUNS number. You need this because this is the indicator that you have a legitimate business. Look, come on, somebody. Hey, Lisa, Rough Warriors in the house. right? You said, got it done, done. Good, 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 good. So for some of you, you're going to be applying for your duns. This is with Dun and Bradstreet, guys. I'm setting you up for the bigger money. Some of them want you to have this. Why? For personal credit, it's your personal name, your date of birth, your social security number. For business credit, it's your business incorporation, your business name, and it's your business EIN, and it's your business DUNS. Your DUNS is like a stamp of approval that you have a legitimate business. Hold on, let me say it again. Your DUNS is like a stamp of approval. It shows that you have a legitimate business. If you miss this step, guys, go back and get it done, especially if you're in this season where you're trying to qualify from small money to start qualifying for big money, okay? So for some of you, you're going to go ahead and apply for your DUNS. I don't care if you did everything else and you need to do that now, go back and do it. And for others of you, like I see like Lisa, wait, is this wait, is that Lisa? Oh yeah, this is Lisa right here. Okay. That's you, Lisa, right? Y'all business anymore. For some of you, go back and make sure it's accurate, okay? This is where some of you guys may have done your DUNS a long time ago, or you did it very, very quickly. So sometimes the industry is outdated. The income is outdated. The phone number, the address, guys, nugget right here. When you're applying for business funding, you say, yes, it's me. Okay, good, good, good. When you're applying for business funding, you want the information on your application to match what is on your DUNS file. Boom, look, write that down. The information on your DUNS should match what you're putting on your application. You said, I'm working on verifying mine. I have to move too many times. Look, thank you for sharing that. Thank you, Krista. Y'all, I'm not giving y'all no fluff here. Sometimes you guys have had other things in order, and then you have moved or something has changed with your business. We need to actually have this, like there's stuff changes. You guys have more employees. So sometimes you did your DUNS and it was just you and one employee, 2 people, and now you have 10 employees. Update your DUNS. Sometimes you had a virtual address and now you have a physical address. Update your DUNS. Maybe your DUNS shows that you were making $30,000 a year and now you're making $100,000 a year. Update your DUNS. Maybe at first you were using your personal cell phone number and now you have an 800 number. Update your DUNS. Okay. So depending on, hold on, how do I go back to that? There we go. Y'all know all my wealth warriors know I don't work well with these slides and stuff, okay? But and FYI, you can text the word Patreon to 267-709-4170, and our system will send you the link to join our Patreon wealth warrior community where I show up the most in person. All right, so you're done. This is what it will look like for those of you. What did you say? Hold on. You said, hold on. How often should I update your DUNS? You don't need to update it like you don't. Great question, Katrina. You don't need to update it crazy because it takes some time. They're not very fast. But when there's major changes, like I said, let's say that when you first created your business, it was just you and now you have 5 employees, you should update it. What I would say is go to your DUNS. Everybody, action item. You see this little action button right here. Go to your DUNS file and review everything and say there's 5 things that need to be updated. Your phone number, your website, your industry, your income, your number of employees. Do it all at one time. And then guys, make it like every 6 months or annually that you guys go back and you check your DUNS. Really, you're checking your DUNS. And Krista's example was really, really good. She had moved, right? So maybe information for her business changed. So that warranted a change with her business. So great question. So check it every 6 months or every year, and you want to also update it when there has been a major change. Now, let me pause a second because I want you guys to say in the very, very beginning, I'm not a YouTuber. Some of y'all know me. Look, Katrina knows me. I am not a YouTuber. I am a business coach first, and I just started my YouTube during COVID as a free resource. So I want you guys to see real people that we mentor. Shout out to Sherry, Make Real Estate Real, part of the UOU community. Did our Elite 10 group coaching, is now a fully self-employed entrepreneur and real estate investor. Started off with following these steps and getting over 100K in funding, invested it into her business. Somebody put the word invest here. What we're not doing, well, let me sip my water real quick. What we're not doing is getting personal funding and going ahead and just paying off personal, getting business funding and paying off bills. We're going to reinvest back into our business. Somebody put the word invest in the comments. She literally invested in her business. She retired herself from corporate America. She is now a self-employed entrepreneur and also a real estate investor. also purchased multiple vehicles in her business name, has also now helped other people buy real estate. God, can I say something to you? God will bless you to be a blessing. God will bless you to be a blessing. Sherry, I'm so proud of you. Like I don't see her on this live right here. She's probably out helping other people right now. But when I met Sherry, she was at a job, still having some success, having success, but just wanted a little bit more. Is it okay? Somebody put more in the comments. Just wanted a little bit more. Guys, she plugged into the system. She did the actual work. She followed these steps. Sherry also invested. She invested in Credit Lovers Lifestyle. She did a credit jumpstart. She did business coaching, and she did Elite 10 group coaching. Now she's completely self-employed entrepreneur, right? It's okay to want more. It's okay to want more, but you can't just think about it. You can't just dream about it. You have to actually do the work. So I wanted you guys to see that it's great when you know how to do it, but it's a blessing when you can teach other people how to do it. So I wanted you to know there's other people that have followed these same exact steps and had massive, favor, massive results, right? Such a blessing. All right, the R, request a business credit card. Now I have a step after this, guys, but I'm putting this here specifically if you are somebody who has a 700 and above personal credit score. When you're opening your business bank account, guys, here's another hack, another hack, another hack. If you're somebody who has to go back and open up your business bank account, a lot of times you can get a business credit card, sometimes a business loan, sometimes a business line of credit right then and there when you open up your business bank account. Boom! Look, let me stop right here. Are y'all learning tonight? Am I teaching y'all? And I teach a little bit of a different way. I teach how from the heart. Like I teach like the steps that actually work. And so this is where, guys, you can ask them when you open up your business bank account if it will be a soft inquiry. And guys, if it's this is where judgment comes in, right? You are a business owner. So if they say it's a hard inquiry, you know you have bad credit, say no. If they say it's a soft inquiry, go for it. Somebody put in the comments, go for it. If it's a soft inquiry, especially when you're opening up your business bank account, go for it. The very worst thing they can say is no, right? If they say no, then that's fine. Come on, somebody. Now, hold on. Calvin had a question. Hold on. Let me put it on the screen. Let me put it on the screen. So Calvin said, what did you say? When applying for funding, should I use my primary address when applying for my virtual address? Should I use my primary address when applying or my virtual address? If so, should I change my address and then state to my virtual address? So you shouldn't be using, great question, guys, you should not be using your if you have a virtual address, a real true virtual address, guys, I recommend Opus. Let me put Opus. Let me see if y'all can y'all see if I put Opus in the comments? Wait until this is over and I'll put exact specific links there. Can y'all see that Opus? So if you have a virtual address, the whole point of that is so you don't use your personal at all. So you shouldn't be using your personal. You should be using your virtual address for everything pertaining to your business. It should be completely separate. Guys, the goal of building business credit is to keep your personal and your business separate. So as soon as you secure a true virtual address, then everything should have your business address as that virtual address. You should even think about it like a virtual address. You just think about it as your business address and your personal address. Now, what I will say, he said, go for it. Look, soft inquiry, go for it. Soft inquiry, go for it. Look, soft inquiry, yes, y'all. Good. But only if, well, not only. So let me finish Carl's question and I'll answer that. So with the virtual address, guys, do not use a PO box. Do not use like a UPS address. I recommend specifically Opus. Regis and Alliance are also good, but I have used and have seen Opus because they actually have a physical brick and mortar commercial address that is linked to the virtual address. You can actually get your mail there. It passes all the checks. Whether some of these other virtual address companies are not legit, and they give you guys a PO box and you guys get denied. So what did I say? A true virtual address will also have a corresponding commercial business address. I recommend Opus. Okay, and then the takeaway from that question was, once you have a business address, even if it's virtual, you use that for everything. Good. Now with the business credit card, guys. So why am I saying 700 and above? What I'm saying here is that you're more likely to get approved if you have a 700 above because you're just opening a business bank account with them. So you're still considered a new business or high risk. Come on, can I teach strategy tonight? Can y'all? Jesus, a lot of these videos I have to do more. I'm gonna have to. Do y'all want me to do more live workshops? Because I can do one on the tier system and do one on funding too. Today is just business credit. Let me know if you want me to do more live workshops like this, guys, because there's so much fluff online and they don't explain the logic behind it. So because you are a business that is 5 years and under, you're considered high risk. You can fast track getting some business funding by having 700 and above personal credit scores, the business owner. Why? Because you are showing that you have a history of paying things on time when you have a 700 above score. So they're more likely to approve you without having a bunch of business credit yet or even a bunch of revenue if you have 700 above scores. Guys, did that help to clarify right there? I want you guys to not only just go through these steps, I want you to understand why you're actually doing this, okay? So I recommend having a 700 and above, but if it's a soft inquiry, like I said, go for it. Let them tell you yes or no. Guys, pay attention to this slide right here. If you are entrepreneur, aspiring entrepreneur, investor, small business owner, you should aim to have a 700 and above personal credit score. That is going to help you with personal credit, with business credit, with real estate financing. You would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And guys, and when you have the 700, that's when you guys get your credit cards, your corporate cards, your fleet cards, your lines of credit. You don't have to necessarily use everything. That's why I'm talking about revolving credit, but you want to secure the funding. That way, if you need help with payroll, marketing, virtual assistant, streamlining your systems, maybe you need to buy some AI. Come on, somebody. If you need payroll, if you need to upgrade your office, guys, there's a million, trillion, billion different results, different things you can use business credit for. Maybe you need to hire employees so you can buy back some of your time. Come on, somebody. So everybody should aim to have a 700 and above. If you are under 700, you're actually still considered fair credit to lenders. And as a new business owner, that's even still high risk. So that brings us to the E. Look, right on time. All right, am I saying, is it Browntree? Right on time, Browntree. Because the E in credit ready, remember this is a framework, is to establish 700 above personal credit scores. I already explained why this is important, guys. You can fast track getting funding. And also we have our 680 program. Guys, somebody put 680 in the comments, which I still recommend you having a 700 and above, where even if you are a new business owner, you can qualify for some funding with the 680 program, but you have to have like 680, 700 and above credit scores to qualify for that. So I will post that, okay? But this is part of building business credit, because if you are somebody who's going for SBA financing or to a traditional bank, they're going to look at your personal credit. So guys, screenshot this and take a picture of this if you need to. Check your credit scores at Credit Check Total and My FICO. Are you getting value from this? Am I teaching y'all some real stuff, y'all? Credit Check Total and My FICO, not Credit Sesame, not Identity IQ, not definitely not Credit Karma. You want to know your FICO credit scores. So I'm not only teaching you the steps, I'm telling you exactly where to go to get them. I like Credit Check Total a little bit better because they will give you a tri-merge for $1, and then that will y'all let me know. Can y'all still hear me and everything? Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, there we go. My thing was stuck. I did that a couple times. I was like, y'all not talking to me no more. What happened? Hold on. Okay, I see 680. Okay, let me make sure. Terry, is this recorded? So normally when I do this on YouTube, it records it automatically. One time when I did it on YouTube, I must have hit something that didn't record. So we're gonna see. So stay until the end. We're like halfway through, okay? But if it does save, I will absolutely put this back on here. If it doesn't, make sure you're in Patreon so you can ask me any questions. All right. Yes, you said Crystal. You said 680. Yes, 680. So if you guys have a 680 and above, you guys can qualify for some financing. Now you said if there are two names on the business, should they both file for credit? So good question. So this is where, guys, when you're applying for like business credit, let's say a business credit card, you're just applying in the business's name. Now they are going to ask later on like your information because they want to make sure that you are. Great question, Katrina. They want to know that you are the CEO or the majority owner to actually apply for funding. So let's say I'm going to pick on, who am I going to pick on? Lakia, hey Lakia, I remember you from last time. All right, so the Katrina and Lakia are in business together, okay? And let's say Lakia has a 700 credit score and Katrina has a 600 credit score. So you guys can apply for funding. Lakia is going to put all the business information, but because Lakia has a higher credit score, for the personal information, she may put just her information. As long as she is 50% or 60% owner of the company, you guys can be strategic if there's two of you, and the person that's stronger in credit can actually like do the application process and verify that they are owner. What you can't do is have a partnership, Katrina, where somebody's 70% and somebody's 30%, and the 30% person has higher credit and they're trying to secure funding. They won't actually do that. So if you're a single member LLC, you don't have to worry about it. If you're a single member like entity, you don't have to worry about it. That's a great question. If you are a partner, it's wise. This is strategy for the person with the stronger credit to do the applications. Good. He said, yes, thank you. I needed help. Is there more important in FICO credit? Is there more importance in FICO over credit score? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. So the FICO credit score, Lisa, great question. I'm not sure I understand what you mean, but you should only be looking at FICO credit scores. Oh, are you talking about these websites? Clarify what you mean, Katrina. Lisa. But FICO credit scores is what you want to check because that's what the lenders. Hey, Lakia, didn't I pick on you last time that you came back for some more? You was talking trash last time, Lakia. I remember you. All right, look, can we have some fun while we learn? All right, so the next thing is activate your business credit monitoring. I recommend NAV. Somebody put NAV in the comments. And guess what, y'all? I have an announcement to make because you said yes. Look, she like, yes, I was, look here. Yes, I was talking trash last time. I like you, Lakia. Talk trash to me. I'm from Philly. That means we friends. You said, okay. You said, wait, what did Katrina say? He said, okay, thanks. Both of us have it. Yes, absolutely. Yes, you're in a great position, Katrina. Katrina, reach out to me. Like if you need some funding, like if you're both over 700, then I can probably direct you to some places that will give you some money right now. So for your credit monitoring, I recommend NAV Business Boost. Okay. And drum roll. Somebody do a drum roll. Drum roll. Look, let me go back on the screen. Drum roll. So I have been talking about NAV Business Boost for years. They are phenomenal. You said I'm from Maryland. Your best friend's from Philly. Yeah, you are Philly John. We friends. I know I liked you. So I have been talking about NAV for years, guys, just because they are an excellent service. But now I am happy to announce, y'all are hearing it here first, that I am a brand ambassador for NAV Business Boost. So y'all make sure after this, when I post my link, you use my link because that will give you some priority processing and that will also give you some extra benefits. But the nugget right here, guys, for all my Patreon Wealth Warriors, I want y'all, this is a whole different conversation, Wealth Warriors, that we're going to have. I started talking about leveraging social media, brand endorsements, sponsorships of things you know, like, and trust. Right? I don't partner with everybody. I have been talking about NAV for years and I was never, look, come on, somebody. Look, April, no, look, come on, boom. The business to business. I have 20 streams of income and brand partnerships and affiliates are now a stream that I'm concentrating heavy on in 2025. And I have Patreon. We'll talk about this, but let me just say it here. 4 brand sponsorships in the last 30 days. You're about to see a shift. Now, let me just say this right here, y'all. Can we talk business tonight real quick? Can I talk real to y'all? I'm able to do free workshops that people charge hundreds and thousands for. Why? Because I'm moving to a business-to-business model where the brands are paying our business. So that allows me, somebody, to do more free for y'all. Y'all like free? And then for my Patreon Wealth Warriors, we're going to start if you guys want to start learning how to get brand deals and brand sponsorships and more affiliate links, that's something we can talk about in our workshops. Okay. But yes, NAV is a phenomenal resource. Let me go back to them. Hold on. NAV Business Boost. So it's okay if we talk real here, right? Because the goal is to leverage to build wealth, but also to work wiser, to be smart. Come on, somebody. You said, wow, yes, brand ambassador. You're going to start hearing me talk a lot about them, about Go High Level, about Bill. Yes, y'all. I'm super excited because I absolutely love them. And I have been using them personally for all of my LLCs for years now. So I talk about them all the time. So you all use NAV Business Boost. Wait until the end of this so I can post my link. All right. And one other thing I'll say about NAV is they allow you to not only monitor your credit, but they also they have a business boost now that will actually add trade lines to your business credit reports to help you build business credit. Come on, somebody, God is very good, because I was talking about them for years just because I love their service, and then they came to me. Come on, somebody, I'm gonna leave that alone. So, and then the other thing is that they'll also help you. They'll also do like an evaluation of your business and let you know what other funding you guys qualify for. Okay, so activate your credit monitoring. Shout out to Trish, another one of our wealth warriors, over $70,000 in business credit. Question, y'all: who could you bless if you were living in abundance? Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget why we're building business credit, why we're building legacy, why we're building wealth, why we're on a workshop at 9 o'clock at night trying to get everything we need to be better and do better. Okay? So listen, like, I want you guys to realize that people are getting this. You remember, look, come on, right? Come on, April, right? You remember Tish, our wealth warriors. Investment property, build business credit, and just like all of us, and April knows, behind the scenes when we're in our closer circles, we talk more about the ups, the downs, supporting each other. Like the road, Jesus, guys, the road doesn't look like you start a business and you become a multimillionaire. No, the road looks like ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. This is one reason why I shout to April. April got 840 credit scores, right? And she's worked very, very hard at that. Has had over 700 for a while. But this is where, guys, you having some funding to help you through when business goes up and goes down is a game changer. Having some business funding to help you hire help is a game changer. Having business credit to help you with social media marketing, with a virtual assistant, with AI systems is a game changer. Like literally, it can be the thing that makes or breaks your story. And so many of our wealth warriors have gone through, got credit, have done things. And as the road has gone up and down, they've still been able to stay in the game. They've still been able to have options. They've still been able to regroup. You said with the help of Terry. Oh, we appreciate y'all. So y'all make sure, April, drop your link in the comments too. Y'all, this is interactive. Y'all can drop your link, but April has a phenomenal YouTube channel, also has an Instagram page, has the 1-day planner. I have 3 of them. Like, so proud of just everything you're doing. Like, I want you guys to see. You said I have over 700. I need the link to yes. Look, and I'll send you guys a 680 link also, because if you have over 700, you can qualify for some funding right now. But just so proud of you. Oh, thank you. And Tish is just doing some great things. One of the reasons why I like highlighting Tish's story is because she was the first in her family. She was the first to start investing in real estate, investing and leading by example, guys. It takes that one person to break that generational curse, to want better, to do better. And then you start to see the outcomes. You start to see the leading by example. You start to see the other people start moving and shaking, because that one person, Jesus, took that time to learn it, to execute, and to go through the valley, go through the fire, learn, get all the bumps and bruises, and still keep on trucking. So Tish, I'm so super proud of her. She's in our Patreon Wealth Warrior community. All right, so the next one, guys, is D. Diversify with tier 1 accounts. Guys, write this down, tier 1 accounts. Now, I can do a whole separate workshop if you guys want on just tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. But tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. But in this step, in building in 30 days, building business credit, credit ready 30, and building business credit in 30 days, then I want you to at least get 4 tier 1 accounts. That's going to help you have a paydex score, okay? You say, yes, breaking generational curses. Look, it takes a little bit of work, guys. You can do this in 30 days. I know it's a lot of steps, but this is why it's in the credit framework, credit ready 30. That's why I'm breaking it all the way down. Listen, YouTube at April Smith Official. Y'all make sure y'all go support. So let me just say this right here. I'm gonna leave this on screen for a second. Guys, support is an action. Support is an action. Support is an action. You want to be the person you're trying to attract. If you want to support other people, like other people's stuff, share other people's stuff, comment on other people's stuff. Guys, those things are free, and you have no idea how much it means. Come on, somebody, as you guys are building your brand, building your legacy, building your wealth, as you guys are investing in real estate, as you guys are growing your side hustle, it goes a long way, because many of us are doing it alone by ourselves. Can I be real? If you're doing this alone, somebody put alone in the comments. If you're doing this by yourself, you are the one taking the bumps, the bruises, the wins, the losses. You're the one on a webinar, on a free workshop at 9 o'clock at night. Come on, somebody. This is where, that support goes a really, really, really long way. We say it's better to have business trade lines reported before applying for a business line of credit. Not necessarily if you have 700 credit score, you can still get a business line of credit depending on the lender. Good question. Good statement, right? But you don't necessarily, if you have cash flow, if you have credit scores, and you don't always need trade lines reporting for a business line of credit. Alone. Look, Carl said building it alone. Listen, alone. Come on, somebody. I'm gonna make sure I'm talking to the right people in here. Come on, somebody. I've gotten tips from April. Yes, didn't know she was a wealth warrior. But yes, Lisa, April, look, part of our wealth warriors. Look, like, share, subscribe for Terry. Look, come on, somebody. Yes. Good. All right, so hold on. So diversify. So I'm going to give you guys some examples real quick. I'm going to do these real quick. Now, mind you, I can do a whole workshop on just tier accounts, right? Tonight, I'm just giving you the framework for building it in 30 days, okay? So, and besides Uline, Quill, and Granger, because we are Uline, Quill, and Grangered out. Guys, nugget right here. I have separate videos on each one of these that I can post as a follow-up, okay? Tonight, I'm giving you the framework, but then if there's anything in here that you do not understand, you have 3 things you can do. Number 1, join our Wealth Warrior community because I do more hands-on workshops and I do live Q&A there. Number 2, you can invest in a business credit strategy session. That's with me directly. That's in higher investment. That's via Zoom. You can do one and I'll give you a plan for the next 3 to 6 months. Then you just have to execute. Or number 3, make sure you subscribe to my channel. But I have a business credit building playlist right on YouTube that is just my business credit videos, and you consume the free. It takes a little bit longer to consume all the free because it's not as personalized, but you can get it done, right? All right, so this is just some of them right here. So you say, yes, I need tier one accounts. Good. All right. So here we go. Hold on. So this is one of the tier ones, creative analytics. Here's another one, creative CEO, the CEO creative. And then here's another one, wise business plans. These are all tier 1 accounts. There are actually services that you can use that will help you. Also, Murph USA is a business fleet card that is a tier 1 account. Guys, there is not one separate list. So before anybody asks me, there's not one list of tier 1 accounts, one list of tier 2, one list of tier 3, because it changes. Somebody put changes in the comments. It can, and mind you, lenders are allowed to do that. The same thing happens with personal credit, right? They change their APR. They change the kind of credit card. They change the terms. They change the funding. So it's best to, I can give you some that are known to be tier 1 accounts. I can do a separate workshop. If you guys want a workshop on just tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3, put workshop in the comments, and then I'll see about doing another one maybe in like a week or so. Right. But it changes. Yes, it changes. So these are some that are known to be tier 1 accounts. But as always, I'm doing a workshop here, right? You guys are leaders. So the goal of this is for you guys to be able to say, okay, I know that wise business plans. I know that creative analytics. I know that the creative CEO is a tier 1. This 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 is a tier 1. Go on their website and then make sure they have a net 30 account. Let me actually see if you guys can see, because I only see it small. Hold on, let me go back. Let me show you guys something. You see right here where it says wise business plan. You see at the top it says net 30 apply. That's telling you it's a tier 1 account. You see right here, I think the other one, I think CEO Credit says net 30. Like they'll have on here like your net 30. So go to the actual website first and then read the actual website, right? Y'all want to separate one on tier accounts? Y'all want to separate one on tier accounts? Bull, look, my throat is a little bit sore too. We about to wrap this up. I'm about to go. All right. I'll do a separate one on some of the tier accounts too. But I gave y'all, I said to have 4. I just gave y'all. And when I repost this, hopefully this reposts, then I will actually, I'll post the links for these also. So here's 4 of them that I gave you right here. Okay. Come on, somebody. Even Bill, which is, used to be called Divvy. FYI, I'm a brand ambassador for Bill now. Boom. Come on, somebody. I've been talking about all my wealth warriors. I've been talking about Divvy and Bill for years now. They are one of the ones that I do all my business travel on. It's like a 30-day pay like American Express, but their cashbacks and the rewards are excellent. So I charge it. Look, boom! Look, congratulate. Thank you. Look, y'all. Look, God is good. But I was talking about them. I was talking about them for a long time first. And so this is where, guys, Bill is a corporate credit card. They report to only business. They do not pull personal credit. They only do sometimes a soft pull, and that we've had some of our wealth warriors get between $40,000 and $80,000 in business credit on business Bill and well, it's called Bill now. It used to be called Divvy, and they have a free software that is excellent that you guys need for your business. What are they? Why are they called tiers? Great question. So this is where, guys, you can fast track funding if you have 700 above personal credit scores or if you have cash flow. But sometimes some of y'all have no cash flow and bad credit. And that's okay. There's a separate system for building business credit that goes through the tier system where you go tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4. So think about it like school, how you have first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, and you can start at first grade with very minimal. The tier 1 accounts, great question, are like literally like you don't have to have good credit. You don't have to have business trade lines yet. They will give you basically, if you have very minimal qualifications, like the business fundability and credibility, I can talk, y'all, that I did earlier, then you can get approved for tier 1 accounts. Guys, there's a reason why this credit ready framework works. Let me say it again. There is a reason why this credit ready framework works. Because if you don't have cash flow and you don't have any business credit yet, you can still get some tier accounts and position yourself for funding faster. So the tier 1 accounts have very minimal requirements. And some of the things that I said at the beginning, EIN, business bank account, business phone number, they will approve you with just that. So if you can't get approved one way, that's okay. There's another system. You do your tier system. And while you're doing your tier system, you're building your business. You're getting cash flow. You're actually working on your personal credit so you can be in position for the bigger money. So it's like building business credit and getting trade lines while you're still working on everything else. Game changer. Great question. Hi, Terry, just jumping in. Hey, Cheryl, want more of our wealth warriors. As somebody said, facts. Come on, somebody. Yeah, so Divvy, excellent. You're going to be hearing me do more videos on them because they've upgraded their systems and what they're offering. I absolutely love everything that they're doing. So that is actually a tier, is an example because they do no hard inquiry. All right, so the why, this is the big one, y'all. Your funding strategy. So we talked about business credibility. We talked about fundability. We talked about credit scores. We talked about your DUNS number, your EIN, incorporating your business. Y'all, if y'all have gotten some value from this, somebody put yes in the comments. I didn't even see all the way down here. Nice. Katrina. Terry is an advocate for grants too. She may not talk about it. Oh yeah. So grants, I have a whole separate thing. So I want to stay on track with this. I can do a workshop on grants. You know, I have a couple of videos. I would say, Katrina, jump inside our Patreon Wealth Warrior community where I do like a smaller group, and we can talk about grants. I actually did a whole workshop, a master's one on grants before too. That's in our collections. It's saved. So yes. Got it. Love it. Okay, perfect. I've been breaking this down. Good. All right, so your funding strategy. So right here, guys, I want you to set a goal. 25,000, 50,000, whatever it is, guys. I want you to put together a funding strategy. Remember, I talked earlier about the different types of funding. So do you need a business loan? Do you need a line of credit? Do you need to start with business credit cards? Would travel credit cards help you? Can you use some of the term loans, some of the tier accounts, right? Don't just build business credit and not have any idea. I want you to be very clear about 3 things right here in your funding strategy. Number 1, write this down, guys. How much money do you need? Hold on. In your funding strategy, I want you to write down 3 things, guys. Number 1, how much money do you need? Put best case and worst case scenario. Best case scenario, I'm going to give you an example, guys. Best case scenario, if I had $5,000, I could pay for all of my AI systems. I could hire a virtual assistant, and I could have somebody do my marketing and do my copy for my email marketing. And best case scenario, if I had 50,000, I could hire a virtual assistant who can do my social media. I could actually invest in upgraded Chat GPT, and I could invest in a strategy session with Terry Cowser, and I could go to Wealth on Water. Did y'all see what I did right there? So number one is how much money do you need? Worst case scenario and best case scenario. Y'all got that? Look, y'all got that? Y'all got that? How much money do you need? The next thing is what type of funding do you need? I could use a business credit card. I really want a business line of credit, but if I can't qualify for a business line of credit, I could use a business credit card, a business corporate card. And you know what? I am traveling. Look, you said, yes, so assistant for sales. Absolutely. And look, going to WOW. Come on, somebody. Guys, WOW is our Wealth on Water Mastermind. We just came back. Keisha was there. Allison was there. Krista was there. And we went to, we were on Utopia of the Seas in the Bahamas, and we are already planning, actually me and Nikki were just talking today about 2026. Oh, FYI, real quick, there are only 30. Somebody put 30 in the comments. There are only 30 spots available for Wealth on Water Mastermind 2026, and 9 of them are already taken. So now there's 21, and I haven't even announced it officially yet. It is for entrepreneurs, small business owners, and investors. That's it. This one is only for entrepreneurs, small business owners, and investors. Okay, so I will post that link too if you want to reserve your spot. Wealth on Water Mastermind. Yes, and it was that Utopia of the Seas was absolutely phenomenal. You said get in the loop. Yes. All right, y'all. So how much money you need, what type of funding you need, and then also what would you use it for, guys? The what would you use it for is critical, because what I don't want you to do is get a bunch of business funding and have no idea how to grow your business, how to scale your business, where the gaps are in the business. That's why some of you actually need to do a one-on-one session so I can look at your revenue, look at your business structure, look how you get customers, look how you get clients. Guys, don't get business credit and forget to build the business. Let me say it again. I'm going to sip some water. Don't get business credit and forget to build the business. I mean that, y'all. I just did a story, and I didn't even post it yet, how so many people come to me about business credit and not enough come to me about building and growing and scaling and maintaining their business. What did I say in the very beginning? I've been a self-employed entrepreneur since I was 38. I have 20 years of experience. I was helping people with finances and with business before YouTube existed. Okay, we're talking about, I was real estate investing in 2000 and 2004. So I'm telling you guys, it's for a reason. I don't want you just to get into a bunch of debt. I want you guys to have a plan to actually grow and scale your business. If you want to actually grow and scale your business, if you would like to retire your spouse, if you would like to retire your parents, if you would like to change your zip code, somebody put grow in the comments. Put grow in the comments if you're looking to do this for real. If you're looking to really change your circumstances, if you desire to start a nonprofit, start a scholarship fund, send your kids to college, stop living paycheck to paycheck, you can't just get business credit. You have to take some time and learn how to be an entrepreneur, how to be a business owner, how to be a CEO, especially because many of you are, what did I say? The first. Well, guess what? If you're the first, then many times you don't have entrepreneurs, you don't have mentors, you don't have coaches in your immediate circle that can teach this to you. You're the one going through the fire. You're the one that's learning how to do this on your own. So guys, don't forget to spend the time to actually grow and scale your business, because we don't doing all this work and want to be bankrupt in like a year, right? This blood, sweat, and tears, I want you guys to grow to 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, and 7 figures. So, if there are 63 people, come on, somebody who said there's 63 people watching and only 33 people have liked this video. Thank you so much. Come on, I can't even see the likes. There are 64 people on here. I should have 64 likes. I am teaching for real, y'all. It is late. I got slides. I'm answering questions. I'm giving y'all screenshots. Come on, somebody. I'm telling you guys where to go. Come on. Thank you so much, April, because I didn't even see all that. Come on, somebody. And say, yes, I have known you for over 10 years. My credit is what it is today because of the knowledge you shared with me. Come on, somebody. I just love y'all. Yes, y'all. All right. You said, I like the video as soon as it popped up. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. So let me go back to this one right here. All right, so your funding strategy. So real quick. Oh, and Marie was at Wealth on Water with us. Look, over $400,000 in business credit, got $25,000 for a tractor, like literally started building new development houses. I want you guys to know that it's real. It works if you work it. It works if you work it. It works if you work it. I'm not showing you guys my results. I'm showing you guys other people's results who are still wealth warriors. She just came back from Wealth on Water Mastermind, still connected to the brand, still growing. And I'm so proud of you. So proud of you, Marie, for creating solutions for other people. Okay, so Rock Financial in your funding strategy, I want you guys to start looking at fintech companies. Guess what, y'all? I'm a brand ambassador for Rock Financial now. Boom! Y'all, Wealth Warriors, we're going to talk because moving to business regarding things that I have already been so passionate about has been a game changer and has allowed me to. That's why you guys are going to see more of the free workshops, because I'm working with the brands that we already co-signed, has already. So Rock Financial has been a super blessing to our Wealth Warrior community. They help sponsor our Wealth on Water Mastermind. So we were able to put that event on partly because of Rock Financial investing in that event for all of us. Rock Financial has probably secured approved funding, probably I would say sometimes about $1 million a quarter, but definitely a couple $1 million a year in funding for our Wealth Warriors. They are a fintech company. They do no hard inquiry, and they will fund you regardless of your personal credit score. So thank y'all. Look, come on somebody. So this is where, guys, I will post their information. We have a dedicated phone number. Guys, use the dedicated phone number. Why? Because that way they know that you're from our community. That gives you priority processing. This is where Lisa shared at Wealth on Water. She also shared online. Got over $250,000. Got approved for $250,000 from Rock Financial that was direct deposited in 24 hours. She didn't even need the whole 250. She only ended up getting using 170. How many of y'all could use $170,000 right now? How many of you guys put yes in the comments if $170,000 direct deposited into your business bank account in 24 hours would help you? If that would help you, put yes in your comments, because that's what Rock Financial has actually done for a bunch of our Wealth Warriors. Look, somebody said yes. Look, come on, somebody. You said yes. Me right here. Look. So I'll do a separate one on funding, but I will post Rock Financial and I will post our specific link and I will post our specific dedicated phone number. That way they know you are from our Wealth on Water community, our Wealth Warrior community, and that gets you priority processing too. So they know that you are from me. Guys, have a conversation with them. What did you say? You said please, and look, Crystal said please, and thank you very much. So funding strategy incorporates the biggest thing I want you guys to get from the funding strategy. Show me the money. Crystal said, show me the money. I know that's right. I love y'all. So this is where, guys, in your funding strategy, tier accounts, regular lenders, traditional lenders, fintech lenders, as well as payment processors. I just gave you guys 4. Incorporate different types of lenders into your funding strategy. Okay, and I can do a separate workshop on just funding. And then the last thing I'll say, why does it look like that? Hold on a second. I can't see that writing too much. Oh, well. So incorporate fleet cards and also connect with your business banker, guys. The fleet cards are like the WEX, the Murph USA. I have videos on just fleet cards. This is because Nugget right here, they are business revolving trade lines in your business name, guys. This is where Nugget, the more trade lines in your business name, the stronger your business credit scores, the stronger your business credit profiles. Let me say it again. The more business trade lines you have for business credit, the more trade lines, the stronger your scores, the stronger your profile. Why am I talking about corporate cards and business fleet cards? This is a back end hack, guys, because they're easier to get than the traditional lines of credit. They're easier to get than the business regular traditional credit cards. Some of them are tier 1 and tier 2 and tier 3 that have a lower requirement to actually get them, guys. And those going on your business credit reports is then going to help you come on somebody qualify for the business line of credit, the equipment financing, all those other things. One of you said earlier that you needed I think it was Browntree that said you needed you needed money for a business truck, right? So having business fleet cards, business corporate cards, those revolving trade lines can help you build up your profiles so you can actually qualify them for the equipment financing. Look, there you go. Probably can get my food truck through them. You probably can. Absolutely. Look, I have to go into work and can't respond anymore, but I'm still listening. Thank you, Lakia. That's my buddy right there. She was talking about me the last workshop, so we became friends after she grinded me up. Best workshop on YouTube. Yay! Look, come on, somebody. Am I teaching y'all some rosa? We almost done. But no fluff right here, right? And thank you. Like the moving to being brand ambassador has allowed me to free up my time so I can do more of this for you guys. And so let me know. I think you guys said yes. I can do another one on tiers. I can do another one on funding. But make sure if you want that one-on-one, guys, invest in a one-on-one coaching session. Nugget right here is 50% off for my Patreon Wealth Warriors. Step number 1, join Patreon. Step number 2, invest in a strategy session. That way it's 50% off. And I'm not sure how much longer it will be, but maybe like another week or so. So that's how you can actually get a strategy session with me. So I'm the best. Thank you, Alyssa. Tara, I need a one-on-one from you. Look, I got you covered. Number 1, join Patreon. Y'all see that? Text Patreon to 267-709-4170 for the link to join. And then click on the strategy session. That way you guys can get it at 50% off. You said tiers would be fantastic. Thank you. All right, perfect. Good. All right, let me put this back on. Hold on. There we go. And connect with your business, with your small business banker. All right, so this is Patreon, guys. Patreon Wealth Warrior Community. That's where I show up the most. That's where I do. I post behind the scenes. I post check-in videos. We have live workshops that are not on YouTube. Let me say it again. We have live workshops that are not on YouTube. I have guest speakers that come in that are not on YouTube. They are only Patreon only content. I also show up there at least once a day. This is where are your past the number? Hold on one second. What did you say? Where are all the posts? The number. Oh, after I post this. Okay, good. After I post this on YouTube, I'll put. So guys, great question. So when I post this on YouTube, we're about to close out. Plus my throat is burning. Then I will actually when I forget, this should come up right away. If it doesn't, just wait and check again in the morning time. But I'll post in the description and the pinned comments. Patreon, how to do a strategy session, some of those follow-up videos, my links for NAV and for Divvy, for Rock Financial. I'll post that in the pinned comment and in the description. Okay. And you said, I need to have a funding strategy session soon with you. I got you covered, Krista. Yep, absolutely. All right. So this is what it looks like, guys. When you guys click on the link for a one-on-one coaching strategy session, everything is all one thing. It will set up, it'll process your investment. You'll pick your time slot. That is 1 hour with me directly via Zoom, and we will do a deep dive into your actual business. It's recorded. That way you guys can go back and watch and just execute on the actual steps. And now I actually have a VIP day. I haven't talked a whole lot about it because I don't have many available, but a VIP day, guys, is where you'll spend a whole day with me directly. I will either come to you or you'll come to me. We'll have lunch, we'll have dinner, and I'll spend all day and we will do a deep dive into your business, your marketing, your messaging, your offers, your social media, your funding, your personal credit, your business credit. This is where you'll get to spend almost 8 hours, a full day with me. Look, come on, somebody. It's a higher. And mind you, this is me and you in person. So I'm going to come physically to you, or you're going to come physically to me. If you are looking, I mean, I haven't talked about it a lot, but if you're looking to really get a plan for your business and you want somebody to really just look at your specific business, I can only do so much. I'm just being real with y'all. I can only do so much in a free video. I can only do so much talking to a mass group of people. If you are like, Terry, I want to break that generational curse. Terry, I want to build wealth and legacy. You said drinks and some green tea with honey. Yes, I have my ginger tea over there. If you are really looking for, you're like, Terry, I have been building this, and I am stuck. And there is nobody, I have no mentor, I have no coach, I have nobody in my immediate circle. Invest in a VIP day. I will spend the entire day with you. I have a framework that will go through and do the audits of your business. We'll find the gaps, but more importantly, I will give you customized solutions for your what about a workshop about grants? Somebody else just asked about that. I'm not a grant specialist. Now I will say that, but I've done multiple videos on grants and something in in my Patreon. So we can add that, but I'll probably do it in Patreon if I'm being honest with you. Okay, good. So I have a VIP day. And the last thing I'll say right here, guys, this is some of the people that I've helped with real estate financing. Real estate is, you don't necessarily have to be a multi-million-dollar, investor, right? But real estate is one of the number one ways not only to build wealth. I will invest in the VIP. Come on, somebody. Hey, Valerie. This is where real estate is still one of the number one ways not only to build wealth, but to also transfer wealth. Guys, start from where you are right now. Some of you need to buy house number one. Some of you are on house number two or number three. Some of you guys are at the point where you're no longer investing in real estate. You just want to invest in your brand. What I will say is, remember who we're doing it for. I'm a single mother of 3. Remember who we're doing it for. Don't get so caught up in all of the things that you lose sight of the fact that you're leading by example, that you lose sight of the fact that you're breaking a generational curse, that you lose sight of a fact that there's someone depending on your transformation. Always go back. These are some people who have gone through, who have done the work and have bought properties, who have changed. Like guys, Jesus, that feeling is something that you cannot put a dollar amount on. That feeling. So as you're going through this workshop, guys, watch the workshop, go through. Credit Ready was an acronym. I outlined every single thing to do. I outlined it in order. I gave you tips. I gave you hacks. I gave you action items. I gave you websites. I gave you screenshots. I gave you everything you need to do to build business credit in 30 days. Literally, all you have to go through is go through and do the steps. And you may say, well, Terry, because of my schedule, it takes 60 days. Okay. Can you sacrifice in a season to get what you want for a lifetime? Okay, it took you 60 days. And 60 days, you put your head down and you grinded. And you got to work and you removed the distraction. You stopped watching TV. You stopped going out. And you really did the work. And then the next 3 to 5 years of your life were completely different. Would that be worth it? Absolutely it would. So don't forget who we're building this wealth and legacy, for. And so the last step, guys, is to you said I would love to come to you. Yeah, come on out to Philly. Look, I'll put the VIP link. So next steps, guys, YouTube will repost this. Hopefully we'll keep our fingers crossed because I talked a lot. I better save this. And I will post in the pinned description and in the description and the pinned comments, our Patreon, our coaching session, our VIP, even how to reserve a spot for Wealth on Water. And I'll also put some of the follow-up videos on like the tier accounts. And then depending on y'all like this, y'all share this. If I see that I'm getting a lot of likes, a lot of comments, and people are sharing it, then that lets me know that you value this kind of teaching. You want another workshop, then we'll plan a tier one. We can plan a funding one. If it's crickets and nobody doesn't say anything, then I'm like, all right, well, I'll just stick to the regular videos, and that's good right there, okay? But I'm here to help. I'm so grateful that I'm able to do something that I love every single day. I'm so grateful that I went through that I've learned these lessons. I'm able to teach other people. I'm so grateful that you all are trusting me to be part of your process, trusting me to be your coach, trusting me to teach you. I'm just very, very grateful because I know this was not supposed to be my life. And so I share like this. I didn't gatekeep. Guys, watch this back, watch the entire thing. You literally left no stone uncovered, right? You can actually learn how to do everything. And what about other federal registrations that you have to do? You shouldn't need to do any federal registrations, depending on your kind of business. If you need a business license, you might need a one-on-one, but most of the time you just need to register with the state. But guys, so the last step. So I'll repost this. I'll post a comment. I'll post the description. I'll post in the pinned comments. Guys, set a goal. Set a SMART goal. This is where make a plan, work the plan, and then check your reports again in 30 days and in 90 days. Many of you, after going through just doing a couple of things, you'll be able to qualify for some funding like right away. And let me take this off. All right, y'all. And I think we did good. I said hour. I said 90 minutes. Cool. Yeah. Did you learn something right there? You said no crickets. We need these workshops. Was this helpful for you guys? Did you learn something? If you learned something, this was helpful, put yes in the comments. So I know that y'all are still here with me. And like I said, the only thing I ask is that come on, somebody, that you like it, that you share it, that you leave me a comment and let me know that this was helpful for you guys. Go back. Credit Ready 30 was literally an acronym where I outlined every single step that you need to do. This is comprehensive. There's not anything else on YouTube like this. There's not a workshop like this that's for free where they talked about the steps, where they talked about how to do it, when to do it, what website to do it with. Like, thank y'all so much. Yes, 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 yes. Good, good, good. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, good, 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 y'all. So I'm gonna let you guys have back your night. I'm gonna post all the follow-ups, guys. Join us in Patreon. Join us in Patreon. Join us in Patreon. And then join us at Wealth on Water. You know, if you're able to, like, you execute on the steps, you get your business credit, you invest back into your business, you invest in being at the mastermind, you invest in doing the coaching session, you invest in you. Guys, there's one last thing that I'll say is that every time I got funding for my business, I heavily invest in my business. Let me say this right here. One of the things that has helped me scale, I've been self-employed since I was 38. That means I made it through COVID. I made it through the market crash. I am a single mother of three doing this, first generation, everything, right? This is where, guys, investing in my business, it's been a game changer. I shared at Wealth on Water that one of my properties, I bought the property in 2011. I started my business in 2017. Guys, I did not upgrade my house until 2023. Let me say it again. I had a property I was living in 2011. I did not upgrade. I was already, well, I ain't going to talk about my net worth, but I was already making great, great money. I was already cash flowing way more than what my salary was when I left my job. I did not get a Benz. I did not get a Rolex. I did not change my zip code. I stayed in that same house for many more years after that and reinvested, 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 reinvested. This is a nugget, guys. You don't make a little bit of extra money and get a Rolex and get red bottoms and get and change your zip code. Guys, stay where you are and reinvest and reinvest and reinvest, because me hiring a team, me having systems, me having AI, me having funnels, me having a commercial address, me putting all those things in place allowed me to scale and grow and maintain, so that I was not living above my means. Guys, a nugget right here. Read the book, The Millionaire Next Door. The Millionaire Next Door. The Millionaire Next Door. That book has been a game changer with me, and even with investors and stuff that I know that are multi-millionaires that wear jeans, t-shirt, and flip-flops and diamond studs. Multi-millionaires that drive around in a Prius because it's quick on gas and they can find good parking spaces. You'd be surprised the multi-millionaires that are amongst us that you would never, ever, ever imagine are the multi-millionaires. This is part of discipline. This is part of delayed gratification. This is part of being a good steward over what God blesses you with. I did not move. I did not upgrade my house. I did not do anything. I reinvested back into your business. One of the number one ways you should be using your business credit is for income producing information, income producing assets, a coach, a training, mastermind, employees, systems, accountant, lawyer, tax professional. You should be marketing, sales, customer service, CRM, email marketing. This is how you grow and scale your business. Okay? So I hope that this was helpful. Come on, somebody. I think what it was today. Today's Monday. So tomorrow I have a Terry's Tips video. Thursday I have we have a Wealth Warrior. We have and I have an announcement for you guys for our Wealth Warriors. We have a workshop. And so I hope that this was helpful. Watch it, rewatch it, share it with somebody, and have a great evening. Good night, y'all. Bye.